Dear fans and subscribers, this is your host Ram. Well, I am a bit under the weather because my throat is a bit hoarse. But cricket is something very dear to me. So I come here. I have some shows to catch up, and I'm doing a very early cricket happening show this on a Monday. And as far as today's cricket happening show is concerned, it's going to be some cricket news, and I will also talk about Zimbabwe's victory yesterday over Ireland, and I will cover some cricket news. We have some lot of cricket coming in, as you know. Pakistan are taking on England, then we have India, South Africa in the one-day international series. There's a lot of cricket on the plate, I would say, and also West Indies and Sri Lanka. So a lot of cricket coming in the coming weeks ahead, I would say. And well, I'm going to start off with the second one-day international, which was played between Zimbabwe and Ireland. And this was a match where Zimbabwe kept their cool, and they won the match by, in fact, they won the match. This is a three-match series, so Zimbabwe already won the series. In fact, the first match was also won by Zimbabwe, and Zimbabwe defeated Ireland by 5 wickets. Now, Ireland were the ones who actually had the first taste of the wicket here at the Harare Sports Club, and Ireland put up a score of 268 for 7. It was built up by the talented Peter Sterling, who cracked 72 of 77 deliveries with 9 fours. Niall O'Brien chipping into the 50 of 61 balls with 2 fours and 3 sixes. Gary Wilson towards the end attacked well to score a brisk 50, 65 of 55 balls with 6 fours and 3 sixes before being run out. And these were the principal scorers, other than Porterfield was out for 8, the captain of the Ireland team. Ed Joyce was out for 17 of 46 deliveries with 2 fours. Then we had Andy Balbirnie. Balbirnie, unfortunately for Ireland, has not been firing. I mean, we know that he's quite a talent. He played in the World Cup too, but one probably feels that Balbirnie is a bit out of touch here. He made only 12 of as many balls with 1-4. Kevin O'Brien was contributed only 5, but it was a good score, I thought, 268 for 7 of 50 overs, Ireland. As far as the bowling was concerned, Panyagra was 1 made and 1 for 40. Jongwe was 143, Chibaba 3 overs 1 none for 13, Nimbu bowled 8 overs for 39, Sikandar Raza bowled a pretty good line, 10 overs 1 made and 49 runs and 3 wickets with his off spinners. Sean Williams 4 overs none for 24, and Masakaja 9 overs 1 made none for 50. So Zimbabwe in their chase, in fact, got to the victory mark in the 49th over itself, with Craig Ervine leading the way. Definitely I thought Ireland put Zimbabwe in a spot of bother with a score on 51 for 2 when both the openers were into the pavilion, with Chibaba out for 30 of 40 deliveries with 5 fours, and Mutumbami was out for 14 of 12 deliveries with 2 fours, and both were into the pavilion. And after that required a partnership. Craig Ervine was the binding force there. He stayed at the wicket all towards the victory, and got himself to a very nice century. Not out on 101 of 122 balls with 9 fours and 2 sixes. He got good support from Sean Williams. And what is good about the Zimbabwean batting effort was that Craig Ervine and Sean Williams were not deterred by the fact that they were at 51 for 2 in the 9th over. They decided to counter-attack the bowlers, and that really paid rich dividends, as in the final analysis we saw that Sean Williams made 43 of 51 balls, 4 fours. That was a good partnership which added 98 very good runs, which paved the way for the Zimbabwean victory, one could say. Mutumbodzi contributed 25 of 31 deliveries with 1 4. Sikandar Raza making 33 of 29 balls with 1 4 and 1 6. 270 for 5. Zimbabwe winning the 3-match series, taking a winning lead 2-0. Mooney 8.3 overs, no made and 1 for 48. Murtag 8 overs 147. Kevin O'Brien bowled a good line, 10 overs 246. Andy McBride, the off spinner, was really taken to the cleaner, 6 overs for 38 runs and 1 wicket. Dockrell had a decent effort, 10 overs 1 made and 143, the left arm spinner. Peter Sterling bowled 6 overs for 37. Craig Ervine of Zimbabwe was named man of the match. As far as cricket news is concerned, from the cricketing world, as you know, Pakistan and England, the first test match is going to be starting in Abu Dhabi. The first test match is going to be played, as we all know. And let me tell you, Pakistan are having a lot of injury problems, and that is not good news. In fact, they've already lost Azhar Ali, as you know, Azhar Ali is a very technically proficient batsman in the Pakistani ranks, quite a talent according to me. And unfortunately, I would say that there won't be Yasir Shah will be Azhar Ali will be actually missing the match, which is sad because he's such a tailor-made player for Pakistan. I thought that is a big blow according to me, because Azhar Ali is one who is going to be the anchor man for Pakistan, and it's pretty sad that he won't be a part of the Pakistan team. Then they have Yasir Shah, who has become the fastest bowler as far as Pakistan are concerned, to 50 test wickets, and that is it's a really an incredible effort, one could say, because when you have the likes of Imran Khan, Wasim Akram, Waqar, Yunus, Sarfraz Nawaz, and nobody were able to, even Abdul Qadir, the magician, a spinner, nobody were able to get to that mark, and this bloke has really blown it away, I would say. I mean, he has really smoked it with 50 test wickets in probably 12 test matches, if I'm not wrong. But he's quite a very, and that is also a big blow for England. I thought they would have been really tested by the run-arm leg spin of Yasir Shah, and that is bad news. And also England are also not away from problems. I'm told that Stephen Finn will be ruled out with a foot injury, so that is also something that will hurt England. But all in all, we are looking forward to a enthralling test series which is going to be happening between England and Pakistan. And I think right now definitely there will be some advantage as far as Pakistan are concerned. United Arab Emirates is like their second home there, and I'm sure Pakistan would be the ones who would be looked as favourites. But again, I won't discount, because England, I'm sure they have done a homework, they know what to expect from Pakistan, and I'm sure they are going to put their best foot forward. So an enthralling series lies in wait as far as the United Arab Emirates is concerned, the Pakistan-England series. Now, Dhoni has accepted responsibility. That's good to know, that in yesterday's chase that he has accepted that he was also pretty guilty as far as the chase was concerned. Now, we know that yesterday India lost by 5 runs in the first one-day international of the series. And the other news that I get here is coming in from England, where Daniel Vettori has been taken to assist England as far as spin is concerned. We all know Mahela Jayawardene is the batting consultant for England. So I'm sure I would say that England would be pretty geared up. I mean, even though they have a real challenge against the Pakistani bowlers, I thought they should be really geared up to take the Pakistani bowling. And batting is something that England are very strong. I suppose there's a lot of talent in this England lineup. So I think we are going to be getting an enthralling series there, no doubt about it. And I'm also told there's another news which is coming in from, as you know, New Zealand are in Australia, and we all know why that New Zealand Australia series is going to be pretty significant, because we are going to see history made in the month of November or December. I'm not really sure about the dates, but history is going to be made in international cricket when the first day-night test match is going to be held with a pink ball which is going to be used. And as I said, history is going to be made in international cricket when the first ever test match will be played under lights at the Adelaide Oval, and Australia and New Zealand would be the ones who would be the proud recipients of that when the first test match will be played here at the Adelaide Oval. So, and I'm told that Corey Anderson, unfortunately, and what a sad miss for Corey Anderson, he's a very budding all-rounder from New Zealand, and he's the one who's going to miss the bus because he's injured. Pretty sad that he will be also missing the first ever day-night test match which will be played in Australia. And other than that, the news that I don't have much news to really call. Rangana Hare, the left-arm spinner, the Sri Lankan left-arm spinner, the other great spinner after Muthiah Muralidharan, is going to really think about his retirement after the World T20 2016 in India, and that is the news which I can share. So, well, dear fans and subscribers, as I said, I was short of time today, but that's the precise reason I came up early in the morning today to talk to you, dear friends, subscribers. Hope you all like this cricket broadcast of mine, a pretty quick broadcast, and keep an eyes glued. I'll be coming with a preview of the first test match is going to be happening between England and Pakistan, in Abu Dhabi, in the United Arab Emirates. So I'm always there as far as cricket is concerned. And well, it was a real pleasure bringing you this early cricket happening show early morning on Monday. Thanks for your company and thanks for your continued cooperation to the cricket show. Your host Ram will be seeing you tomorrow. Till such time I see you, dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. This is your host Ram signing off for the day. Thank you.